Hello everyone, we are back for the 90s Fiesta, which has been on hiatus. We welcome you back to a very special episode where we talk about the 90s history of Christmas, from Christmas movies to shows to the Christmas aesthetic and much more. For today's podcaster, we have our original awesome podcaster named May, who has returned with brand new guests, Longlegreid and Etherial Void. So welcome everyone, it's so good to be back. Sarah is the owner of the 90s Fiesta podcast. I love talking about the 90s with everyone here. It's so cool, and we have two new guests. Welcome aboard to our team. So, as one of the podcasters, I want to challenge you first, Longlegreid. We have provided you with information about the 90s. We want you to summarize our first topic of discussion. Give it a go.
Alright, we'll start off with our first topic, with all the information you guys have given me. Let's start with our first topic, which is 90s Christmas movies, with one of them being a huge hit of the 90s, the Home Alone franchise. To be exact, the movie Home Alone was released to theaters on November 16th, 1990, right before Christmas, which is in December. Fun fact about Home Alone, John Hughes wrote the screenplay for it in just about a week. Before we were talking, we had other insights from Etherial Void and what this podcaster of ours has to say about the history and plot.
Thanks, longlegreid. The movie Home Alone is about a boy named Kevin who gets left behind, by accident, during Christmas time. He is stuck in his house where burglars come to enter his home, wanting to steal things. The movie started to come to life during the year of 1989. So, Sarah, let us talk a little bit about the history of Home Alone first.
Okay, so that is a great observation, everyone. To learn about the history of the Home Alone movie. So I, the owner of the 90s Fiesta podcast, have researched the Christmas movie for you all. When researching this, I came across an interesting article called Holy Cow, Home Alone is Turning 25. May, tell everyone what I've told you about this article and the information I have given you.
Okay, so you said the author of the article, James, explained to his readers, on August 8th, 1989, my father, John Hughes, jotted down in a notebook a movie idea, born of traveler's anxiety. That occurred to him during the bustle of departure for our first family trip to Europe, and set it aside. John Hughes also explained to his readers that he is related to James Hughes, and was very much involved in the Home Alone franchise. I feel like a lot of people struggle with travel anxiety, and I know I sure do, but also it could be worse for when someone were to be left alone, at home, especially a kid. Sarah, we now want to discuss the topic of Christmas shows. Well, specifically kids' cartoons, specifically the show Rugrats. I find that it is important to talk about. Remember how we talked about how important the Rugrats were for kids? Well, I want to talk about that show again.
Alright, so let's tie this in with Christmas shows, especially kids' cartoons. For Christmas, a very popular show had peak interest for everyone, and that is a kids' cartoon show in the 90s called Rugrats. But specifically, the Christmas special called The Santa Experience. Etherial Void, say a tad bit or two about the show Rugrats and what it's all about. I'd love to hear about this specific episode and what you've learned from us.
Well, from you guys, I learned the premise or the plot of the show is about babies who could talk. However, within this episode, it is part of season 2, where Tommy, Chucky, and Angelica go to the mall to see Santa Claus. All of them are basically excited to see Santa Claus, however, not Chucky. Chucky is super scared of Santa and is convinced Santa Claus is a bad person. Tommy has argued with him, saying that Santa is a good person. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Angelica is a pain and is spoiled, as she wants the most expensive gift, which is a playhouse for her Cynthia doll. This is according to Rugrats Wiki on the website called Fandom, the contributors explained. It looks like our good friend and podcaster Lon agreed too, but not about Rugrats, rather about a commercial he found was interesting. Lon agreed, please tell us what you have found.
Okay, well, I'll try to. With that being said, I did find something intriguing, which was the Coca-Cola Bear commercial, which was released in 1993. And I told our special guest, May, about it. I hear you, May. You want to talk about the Coca-Cola Polar Bear commercial, too, involving two words, Southern Lamps. Huh? Oh, sorry, Northern Lights. Anyway, I thought the concept of the commercial was very cool.
Alright, yes, I wanted to talk about that commercial, and yes, the next topic we want to discuss is Coca-Cola's Polar Bear commercial of the year 1993. This was a part of a commercial called Northern Lights. A man named Mark Henn had helped create the commercial. Mark Henn was a technical artist starring in the year of 1990s. He had worked with a tech company called Rhythm and Hues. Our podcaster, Etherial Void, has something to say about the commercial and its history.
Well, May, according to an article that I've read through and an article that Sarah has given us called Faculty XP, how Mark Henn crafted polar bear skin in Coca-Cola classic holiday TV ads by the website DigiPen. Institute of Technology, the contributors had explained. Henn would go on to contribute to the first 4 Coca-Cola Bear commercials during his time at Rhythm and Hues, the Hollywood visual effects studio, where he began his computer graphics career as a technical artist in 1990. Our guest, longlegreid, has something to say about what he's observed in the commercial when he watched it with us. Longlegreid, do tell us what we've discussed together and tie it back to May's point of view. I also want to thank Sarah and May for letting me be a part of the team as well. It definitely has been a party for sure.
Okay, so, tying back to my thoughts of what I've said before, and with this being said, what is actually shown in the commercial? Well, I'll tell you guys. In the commercial, it shows, and I've counted, 11 polar bears sitting in the cold, chilly snow. They all look up at the sky and see the aurora borealis. Within their hands, or claws, I guess, you can see a Coca-Cola glass bottle, not can. I guess we have some eco-friendly polar bears here. And they open it, making a fizzy and satisfying sound. It is a cute commercial to really make other people want to buy Coca-Cola products. Oh, we want to add that this animation commercial is considered to be 3D animation. When watching it, we sure feel super nostalgic.
So guys, music is important amongst many generations, but also Christmas music is the most important. Now, with that being said, we want to discuss one Christmas icon in the 90s, and that singer is Mariah Carey. May, tell us about how Mariah Carey was an important Christmas icon in the 90s.
I will, Sarah. Her song that we're going to talk about is the song All I Want for Christmas Is You, which was released on October 29th, 1994. Her song All I Want for Christmas Is You was ranked number 1 on Billboard as greatest holiday music of all time. According to an article that our good podcaster Sarah S. has read called Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, 30 Years of the Holiday Classic by the Numbers by Chuck Arnold, Sarah has mentioned it ranks number 1 on Billboard's greatest of all time holiday songs chart for every holiday song that's ever been out. This is the biggest. The chart reflects that. For this song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, this still is the best holiday song there is today, and became of many popular TikTok trends, which makes people love the 90s even more so. It was so great to talk to Longlegreid and Etherial Void. This is May signing off for the night.